straight up into my pussy crack. So hey guys, it's Evie here and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my very honest feedback on what I picked up from EVDNCE. So EVDNCE is an activewear brand that was created by Adam Sullivan, and I believe the creative director for the women's line, I think her name is like Madeline or something. She's a bit controversial because of her What I Eat in a Days and her magical green drink or whatever. So honestly, I should have known from the start. I shouldn't have trusted them. But anyways, here we are. And obviously you can tell that I'm not happy with the products, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So let's start off with, all right, I got two products. I got one sports bra and one short. I had way more items in my cart, but I was like, just in case I don't like it, I'm only going to get one set because they do not have returns. They only have exchanges and credits. And I'm like, but what if like I return it and I don't want an exchange because I don't like the product, and then I'm just stuck with store credit, and then I don't actually want to buy anything. So that's why I just went with the one set. This product I was actually so excited about. So this is the Cloud Compression Strappy Crop in Vanilla. This retails for I believe it's $65. Sorry, $65.99, so $66. So it's just a basic like bandeau styled sports bra. It is quite narrow at the front, so it's really great for the itty bitty titty committee. The straps don't dig in at all, so you kind of have like the spaghetti style straps, but they are quite stretchy, non-adjustable, and then you do have removable cup pads as well. There is two monochromatic logos on here. It's obviously very hard for me to show you on the white, but you have the EVD that goes down the middle on the front, and then you also have it down the middle on the back. Again, very hard for me to show you because it is monochromatic. So nice and basic. When I first tried it on, I was like, this is really comfortable, this is really lovely. But then I was not even halfway through my workout. I was like 2 exercises into my workout, and I'm like, something feels off. And this band on the front, this little thing keeps flicking up. So this band just kept flicking up, and I'm like, this feels faulty, because like you push it down and it should be flat, but it just keeps rolling up, and that was just really pissing me off. And I'm like, this product just straight up feels faulty. So I emailed the team, I sent them videos, I sent them photos, and I'm like, look, this product feels faulty. Like I straight up just want a refund at this point. Like it's just pissing me off. And I was actually like, love how it fits. It feels really lovely, but that was just really frustrating me, especially for an item that is $66. I want it to actually last me a few wears before, you know, it starts to feel that way. So after one wear, and I'm like, this isn't good enough, like I want a refund. I'm really glad that the team were very willing to give me a refund, so I'll be sending this back for a refund and get that $66 back. So not happy at all. Anyways, so that was the sports bra. Then we moved on to the Cloud Compression 4-inch shorts. And again, very excited because I was like, brown shorts, like how beautiful. I have one pair of brown shorts, really love to wear them. And I was like, a second pair of brown shorts, stunning. Let's expand my wardrobe, even though it doesn't really need expanding. All right, so with this short, it obviously doesn't have a ribbed T waistband like most shorts do, which means the compression isn't going to be high. I would say this is about mid compression. Quite stretchy at the top, which is lovely. And then you do have two logos. You have EVD on the left hand side, and then you have EVD on the back as well. So when you come to the back, you can see that it has like a V contour glute seam. And when I tell you, I put this on and I was staring and I'm like, this doesn't look right. There is something off about these shorts. That seam is way too low. And everyone on TikTok, when I pointed it out, agreed. They were like, that seam is way too low. When I see other people wear it, they're praising it. I look at them, I'm like, okay, it's not just on me. I don't think these shorts look flattering on anyone because of how low that V seam is. Like, I don't understand what was going on through production, through all the testing, and they put these on and they're like, yeah, that looks about right. When you like hike it up, like if you like pull the waistband up, it sits perfectly, but obviously as soon as you move, it just drops down. And that is really frustrating. So that's the first thing. The second thing, when I tell you, I don't think I've ever worn a pair of shorts that have given me this amount of camel toe. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, I physically cannot wear these shorts again because of how uncomfortable they were. I wore them on a leg day. They might be better on an upper body day, but still, as soon as I just move straight up into my pussy crack. So yeah, like when I wore these, I was constantly pulling them down, but also pulling them up at the same time, because I'm like, I want the back seam to sit higher, but then I'm getting a camel toe and it's so uncomfortable. And then I'm just like, I can't wear these. So yeah. I love that brush material. I think the material is really great. I love the waistband. I don't find it too high. I would say this is like mid to high rise. And I also really like that it's a 4-inch short. When it comes to the thighs, I didn't find them that they dug in at all quite stretchy. I actually really love the style of the short, the length of the short. I really like the waistband, but yeah, gives the worst camel toe. The V-seam at the back is way too low and it is just such a shame. I also forgot to mention, I got these both in an extra small. I feel like it is not my sizing. A lot of you might say, why didn't you size up in the shorts? No, I don't think it would have fixed anything because it fit great around my waist, great around the thighs. It was just pulling right into the crack. And then with the top, I think I'm usually an extra small in sportswear because of how flat-chested I am. So yeah, I am actually just going to try and see if I can sell these on Depop, on Facebook Marketplace. If someone actually has the shorts in another color and they love them, hopefully I can just palm these off somehow, because obviously I don't have the tags on them. There is nothing wrong with them, so I can't actually ask for a refund for them. So this is a big shame. And you know, you're probably thinking, why didn't you keep the tags on so you can return them? Even if I could return them, again, there is nothing that I want from this shop now. Like, I'm never shopping from them again, to be honest. If I was to have store credit, I wouldn't actually purchase anything because I've had such a terrible first experience. So yeah, I think if I was to purchase from them, I guess I could have got the store credit for a t-shirt, but then again, their t-shirts are so oversized. Like, if you think this is oversized, oh, it's like they're oversized t-shirts. Like, you get a 2 extra small and the sleeves still come down like way past my elbow, and like it looks like a dress. So I don't actually think I'd get wear out of the oversized t-shirt either. So it's just such a shame because I was so excited about this launch. I think Adam Sullivan is such a great creator. He has built a fantastic business. He has created such a loyal customer base. And I saw these pieces and I'm like, oh my gosh, these look fantastic. And then when you put them on, and I guess I had such high expectations, I put them on and I was like, this is what I wasted my money on. That's a shame. I wasted my hard-earned money on this, but at least I'm getting a refund on this. I just don't understand what went wrong with this. Like, just looking at it is annoying me. It's just annoying me. All right, I'm now going to put the products on. Gonna hook myself up to a mic and I will talk you through all the bits and bobs. Okay, I'm just had to switch cameras. I had to just switch to my Osmo just so I can connect my little microphone. All right, let's start off with the sports bra. So as I mentioned, we have those spaghetti straps. They are very comfortable. They do not dig in at all. When you come to the back, it's just really, you know, nice and simple. I really love how simple this sports bra is. I really love the style, really love that bandeau aspect. Okay, see, oh, it's already flicking up. All right, show you, see? Can you see that? Oops, I almost just slipped a nip. Okay, all right. This just keeps flicking back up. So you got to push it down so it not, Okay, I don't know how to explain this. So this band here, it should like sit under so it can sit flat, but it just keeps flicking back up. And it's just like bulging out. Like, you can't tell me that's not faulty. Like, you can't tell me that is not faulty. And that is just really frustrating for a product that's $66. And you can also see there's like creasing. See that creasing? Like, what is that? What is that? That shouldn't, I don't know, man. I think that this is a faulty product in my opinion, okay? Like, that creasing is just, it's just coming, I feel like the stitching just hasn't been done properly and it's just not sitting the way it's supposed to. So that is my feedback for this strappy crop situation. Alrighty, so now we have the shorts on. So as I mentioned, no issues around the waistband or the thighs. I feel like they are fitting quite well there, but I am already feeling that pull in my coochie area and it is extremely uncomfortable. Like, I'm constantly like picking at it and it's just not a vibe. I do love the feel of the material. I think the material is really, really lovely and it's really nice and soft. No issues there. All right, so now we are looking straight at my butt. Okay, this seam, if I pull it up, that's where I would like it to start. You want it to start at the top of your glutes. But when you start to move around and when they start to drop down, this seam drops. Where this seam starts, it starts right at my butt crack. It shouldn't start right at my butt crack. It should start above so it can give that contour from above, but it kind of comes like midway down my butt. So I think this seam is way too low. It should be up here, but it's not. And that's just not a vibe. Like, once I have it up and it like sits in the right spot, I think it looks really, really great on the bum, okay? I really do. But obviously as you move, it's going to start to naturally fall where it's meant to go. And it's just absolutely not a vibe. And I've taken a few steps in these shorts and again, it's just starting to ride. And it's obviously really noticeable because these shorts aren't completely black. So let me just look in the mirror. Yeah, not a vibe. Not a vibe at all. Oh, they're so uncomfortable. I just want to rip them off, which I will. Okay. Well, I hope this was nice and helpful. Like, obviously, like, I spent my hard-earned money on this, so I just want to make sure that I'm giving the best possible honest thoughts, because if you come across this video and you're like, oh, I'm actually thinking about buying something from them, I don't know if I want to pick up the shorts or the sports bra, etc., etc., this might give you a, you know, understanding of, actually, no, I don't want that, or I do want this, etc. There is so much activewear out there in the world. Like, there is some really great activewear out there, so we are not short on brands. So just make sure that you do your research and whatever information you find, use that information to your advantage, because we have a lot of free information out there and a lot of people doing reviews and hauls and stuff, and hopefully that the people and the creators that you follow are giving you their honest thoughts. So yeah. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this in-depth review, very honest thoughts, make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. You can also follow me along on TikTok and Instagram at evykassiotes, which I'll leave on the screen here. I would love to have you over there. And until next time, my friends, I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. And just remember that one bad day isn't a setback, and tomorrow can always be better. Bye. Mwah.